Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper. This is my oldest son. We call him Monster Truck. And today we're going to put together some really cool free sources that we have, plus a little bit of cheap oak lumber, and see if we can't build a pretty cool doghouse. We've been meaning to kind of beef up some of the accommodations for a couple of our livestock guardian dogs. Plus we know some friends who could probably use something like this too. So we're gonna build a prototype on here, and if it looks good, try to crank out 2 more. For the purpose of this video, we're just gonna crank out this one. But before we get started, something really cool just happened that showed up for our children in the mail. And we're gonna roll the footage of us opening that package, and then we're gonna get onto this project. Why don't you go grab what came in the mail? I'll roll the video for them, and we'll meet back here. Ready? Go. So just got back from the post office again and had 3 packages there. I have no idea. So we're gonna take a peek so we can get an idea. Aha. It says some sort of work gloves. Keep warm. Aha. Maybe that's what I was looking for? Aha. Now I get it. Papa, keep those fingers warm. These gifts were a long time coming. You and your family are such a blessing to others. I pray God provides more opportunities for myself and others to bless you. This one's from Rebecca Wagner. So when I was doing the sheep pen on the worst day of the year probably for me to be doing it, and it did get worse, I had holes worn through my gloves and fingers were popping out, and it was cold. And now, oh yeah, that's a perfect fit. High five? High five? There you go. Wow, that'll be cool. High five. Yeah, baby. Now this, I do not know. We're gonna see what's going on here. Pull that out, baby girl. See what it is. Whoa. How to draw 101 animals. That's cool. Kids have had some different books like this before and have learned to draw different animals, and they've been drawing a lot of stuff. We should show you one of the things we do throughout the day in an upcoming video. A part of what we do for some of their education. Mama Pepper will actually take a book that Rebecca Wagner got us a bit ago. She got us the pack of the Little House on the Prairie stuff. So she'll read, and then the kids will have to illustrate and write a little bit about it. And this, I don't know.
Big one.
It is a big one. Wait a minute. Whoa. Stay back, kids. Don't bump the camera. It says, Monster Truck, I hope this set of tools gives you hours of joy helping Papa and maybe spark some creativity. I know you will share as you outgrow them and pass them down to Buddy. Teach him well. Many blessings from Rebecca. And the awesome part about this is Monster Truck just had a birthday. Guess what he got for his birthday? What'd you get, son? Tools, right?
Yeah, tools.
Nice. And what did Mr. Greg get you a while ago?
He got me a toolbox.
A toolbox. So come here, check this out. So that said, this toolbox may be immediately passed down to Bugger, and we can sort through and see what makes sense for you to keep right now and what would make sense to pass on.
A level.
A little level? You got a level?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Look at those. Oh, those are little saw blades. Whoa, son. Look at this stuff. You know what this is?
Like put around your waist or something?
Yeah, like put around your waist. That's a tool belt. So you can carry all your little, we'll scrunch it up. Hang on to it, son. We'll put your little screws or whatever we're working with in there. Oh, you know what? You just got some of these. And I was talking about getting Bugger some. So we'll see what set makes sense for you to keep and what set you should pass on to Bugger. We're going to have to do a project. This came just in time, because what's our next project?
To build one of our dogs.
Come down here so people can see it.
To build one of our dogs a little
Doghouse. Yep. So now I can have my boys tag team that with me. And wow, son. Hey, baby girl. Look at this. We're gonna have to sort through this. There's your little saw. Thank you for showing. Can you go sit down and look at it now? There's a lot of really good tools in here, guys, and we were just talking about getting some different tools for these boys so that they can help with these different projects. Look at that. Whose size would that be?
Mine.
Let me see. Can you hang on to it? What do you guys say to Miss Rebecca?
Thank you for all the tools.
Whoa. These ones, guys, these are those multi-size ones. It latches onto all sorts of different sizes. That's handy. This takes up like a dozen tools or more that we don't need. Where'd the plastic go? Excellent! Crazy!
Belle, come sit down.
And now we can build a doghouse. Maybe we'll run this at the beginning of the doghouse video. Cool.
And could that one be mine?
Well, we'll sort them out soon. So we're gonna try to build a pretty solid structure, and one thing that I want is for it to be level, kind of plumb level, straight. The ground here is not level anywhere. So I'm gonna see if I can first of all secure this the way I want it. I'm gonna check the bottom. The bottom runners are pretty good. The top ones here I'm gonna pound in a couple, add one on the front, and we'll go from there, but I'm gonna kind of find out how this is gonna be level first. And the basic idea is to run some board and batten. So we're gonna put a solid floor on here. We're going to run some boards up the sides, cover them with battens, and have them sloping to the back. And then for the entrance, if you've ever been to like one of the major stores like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, and you drive through that thick plastic that they drive the forklifts through and stuff to get to the outside yard, we've got some of that we're going to hang down in the front so the dogs can use it to kind of get in and out, but it'll also be a barrier against, you know, wind, against rain, against snow. We've had some of that recently. So I think they'll really like that, and hopefully they'll be able to figure out how to use it. Okay, I like where we got this. I'm just going to re-secure all the pallet boards here, and then we're going to put a trim around the outside, probably back here, and the front. I think these might be solid enough to use, but I might run a little one over the top of them. Yeah, I probably should run one over the top of them. It'll just create a little more distance for it, and then I'll put the floor level on, and then we'll run the walls. Well, Monster Truck's gonna go get a new battery. Here we have what we're looking at. That's gonna be the doorway. We're gonna put a batten and a batten on each side of that. I've got the 4 corners in, and I wanted the 4 corners in first, and then I'm gonna lock in the floor going this way so it can run across all that. And once we get the floor in, we're gonna run the sides and the back. Once we run the sides and the back, it'll be time for the battens over the boards, and then I'll do the roof. But all in all, this shouldn't be too bad, and it's shaping up to be pretty good. I don't know if we can do 3 today. Might be able to. Did a couple other things this morning, so we'll see how much time is left, but I think it'll work good. And I think that's gonna be a good size too for the dogs that we're dealing with. And I might just do a triple hanger on that thing. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get there. So one thing I was thinking of, and I knew it was gonna happen, I just wasn't sure how I was gonna deal with it, is I knew if I ran an inch oak on the outside of this pallet, it would make it, of course, 2 inches wider, 2 inches longer, which helps the dog. But I didn't bring it up to flush with this. And if I just run the board over here, that's going to create an entire mouse highway all the way around here. So what I'm going to do as well is rip down some of these, an extra fence picket, put that around the whole outside to block that from happening, then run my floor over the top, and we'll go from there. So it'll be 50 inches long because we added an inch to each side of a 48 by 40 pallet. I'm just going to cut some strips here and drop those in first. Little brown skink here. We saw a couple of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, first day of March. Spring is upon us. Some beautiful creatures. Just let that one go somewhere the chickens won't eat them, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, got that for the opening. As it heats up, it'll lay flat. It's been kind of curled up in the shade. But I was able to take one strip of it. Still got about 2.5 foot section. Got enough for that. We got the roofs is ready to go. I'm gonna put some of that metal on there. So I got these to screw across into it. And then the floor right now nothing screwed down. So all those boards can be removed, and I've decided not to batten this just because it's solid in choke. So it's already going to be pretty heavy, and no need going any heavier. But I think it'll work. I think it'll look nice. This will probably be one that Mama Pepper wants to paint anyway. So I'm going to work on, let's get the roof on, and then we'll see how. But if I need to, well, I'm going to move it. If I need to remove that floor to actually move it, I'll have the opportunity to do that. Make it just a little lighter and then put that back in. Hey, you came out. See if she'll go back in. And then shut the windows, right? And I can trim those at the wrong time. Shiva, come here. Yeah. Hey. See if she'll come back in. Yeah. Go in, go in. Go get her. Go get her. She doesn't know how to push her way through. I think she'll be able to figure it out though, huh? Well, folks, that's a build. I'm gonna give Mama Pepper jurisdiction over painting it or anything like that she wants to do. Then we'll move it somewhere nice for you, okay? What do you think? Will she like it?
I think so.
You think Blizzard needs one?
Yeah, in a different spot.
Yeah. Maybe I'll build his in place, huh?
Yeah.
That'd be better?
Yeah.
Well, son, we built something. What do you think?
It looks awesome.
Looks awesome. And you got to use a couple of your new tools, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll continue to do so, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, right? What do we say?
Little Pepper's out! Thank you for watching!